All right, I am back. What is up, guys? What is up? But yeah, always be prepared for things that are gonna happen, things that are gonna be shown to you, because this is only the second day of 2022, and we don't know what's yet to come, We don't know what's yet to come. My last talking drive that I did, I try to sound deep. I try to sound like something that I'm not. I try to sound like Solomonati or like Sneeko or something. Old Sneeko to be exact, really. That's who I tried. That's who I try to emulate. But it's not really me. I try to be like someone that I wasn't really, this person. But yeah, 2026. Make it a good one. Make it better than the year before. Which is honestly very cliche. It is very, very cliche. It's very normatic. It's very something that they typically always say, but they don't usually put it into practice. Which is something I've come to notice. Like, if they will say, I will strive to be better, or I will cut back on alcohol, literally on January 1st, when it's New Year's, they will drink. Even though it's like a celebration thing, like your friends are drinking because it's New Year's, you have to be stronger than that, and just kind of like remember what you promised yourself, and just kind of look deep within and ask yourself, if I really want to do this. Conor McGregor once made a quote when a TV host asked him if he's gonna go partying or clubbing, and then he said, no, partying is weakness for the soul. It's just kind of ironic how he turned out to be. But you know what? It's all good, man. It's all good. We don't know what life has in store for us, man. Life is just life. Okay. My first talking drive, it was mainly inspired by Sneeko's turning 20 video, and in one segment of the video, he was talking and then he was like driving at the same time. His turning 20 video is also his turning 21 video. Those two videos inspired me to make that video. That, and also just some other things. I thought it would be a nice idea, a nice cool idea. But for some reason, I kind of want like a Dodge Challenger like those cars seem really, really nice. Like especially a Dodge Challenger from like 1970. That's pretty nice, man. Dodge Challenger is like the only car that still looks like how it used to look in the original days, you know? Like every other car, like every other American car brand, like Chevy and Ford, basically no longer look how it used to look. Like the Chevy Impala is now a sedan. Most sedans used to be like muscle cars. They used to be like actually good cars, or actually cool looking cars before it was modernized and changed. Like the Honda Accord, the car I'm driving right now, back in like the 70s and 60s and 80s, it used to be like an actual like good sports car, you know? And people would like modify it and such. Well, I mean, people still modify the Honda Accords nowadays. But I'm just saying, like back then, like back in the 70s and 80s, it was an actual like staple, like an actual like a racing car staple. That's not crazy. Well, probably not that crazy. Change is needed. Change is needed in order to success. In order to succeed, not success. Success makes no sense. But I thought it's important for 2026. My point that I was saying, if you want to succeed and if you want to grow, you also have to change and also have to like forget most of the bad habits that you picked up and learned from this year and the previous years that you just kept on doing, and just shed like a snake or like a reptile. Because you might be like 56 or in your 30s and you never like let go of those bad habits. Steve Lacy reference. It doesn't have to be like anything that bad, right? It can just be like something like lying. Like it doesn't have to be anything harmful like cigarettes. It can just be like something lying. I used to lie quite often. Like I used to lie all the time. All the time. I remember back in middle school when a couple of my friends back in middle school asked me like where I came from, like where I was born. I could have told the truth and said I was born in Anaheim, California, but I moved to Texas when I was like a baby. I could have said that, but no. I mean, moved to Texas when I was like in kindergarten or pre-K. But I said no. I didn't say that. What I did say was that I'm from Canada. I don't know why the fuck I said that. I don't know why I said that. I think it's because I thought it would sound cool and I wanted a cool first impression. I mean, I guess one good thing about that is that I moved in 8th grade before they could actually like confirm that I didn't actually. Goddamn, bro. They're fucking parked right in the middle, bro. How am I supposed to get through? Jesus Christ, bro. Oh my God. Those big ass trucks, I hate those big trucks, man. I hate big trucks. They're so like useless. Like what is the point of that? Like especially too when I was crossing, dude, I could have hit that truck, man. That truck was massive. But yeah, guys, change is needed in order to grow. Change is needed in order to grow. But you also have to like ask yourself like if the change I'm doing is a good change and not a change I'm doing just because I want to change everything about myself. You also have to keep some originality about you. So like nothing about you is completely different, right? You have to keep some originality about you. So you're still kind of like the same person as you once were. So some change is different, but not crazy overboard. Like clavicular, ironically. No shade and no disrespect to that guy. He seems kind of cool, although some of his videos seem kind of wacko, to be honest with you. Like, some of his videos do seem kind of wacko. But, you know, that's just me personally. But at the same time, a lot of his videos do seem kind of funny. I think it's just kind of like, we make fun of it because we don't quite fully understand it, and we're not really the right demographic for it, so we make fun of it. We make fun of things we don't quite understand, or don't want to understand, rather, because the thought of it terrifies us, which is a nice quote I once heard. I forgot exactly where I read it from, but I read it from somewhere. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think about things to say, but I can't really think about it. Now that I realize it, doing what Sneako does is actually not that easy, which is hold up. Which is pretty obvious, right? He has to write a script, and then he has to like actually be knowledgeable and informed on what he's talking about, so he's not just spouting random bullshit that makes no sense. And also he has to actually understand what he's saying makes sense too, right? Because I put a Sneako video on the truck Bluetooth one time, and my mom was like, oh, I really like him. It was because we were leaving the Asian market, and then I said, you're very beautiful, to the cashier, and then I guess I told her like how I got so confident, slash I guess started believing in myself and such. And then I told her all about fake it till you make it, and how I used to play it all the time back in middle school. And then she said, oh yeah, I remember when you used to play that. I remember that video and stuff. So then I played that Sneako video, which is my favorite video. And then before he got banned, he even told me that he loved that video. Like, that video was his favorite video that he made in the DMs. I DM'd him back in like 20/21. He was like my favorite YouTuber back then. Nowadays, I don't really watch YouTube like that anymore, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I do, sorta. But whenever a new YouTuber I like posts something new, I don't fucking know. Because I don't have any notifications on until I actually, I go to the app. Like, for example, FaZe Jev from FaZe, I guess. I was unsure that he found out until today when I went on his channel, because I was curious to see if he found out that FaZe broke up, right? Most of the channels or YouTube videos that I watch is from 10 years ago, 11 years ago, the very nostalgic ones. If I do watch new videos, it's mostly video essays / horror video essays, or film shit, film related stuff, like what Sneako mostly watches. But to consider myself an actual YouTube fan is not really. I don't really watch YouTube like that anymore. Although some YouTubers are pretty cool to watch. Tuv. Tuv is pretty cool. Speaking of Tuv, he posted 3 new videos and I did not know at all. I did not know he posted new videos. Because he's in the same category of YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, and they're in my subscriptions. But even though I'm sub to them, I don't know when they upload, because I don't have notifications on, and I don't really check my YouTube like that, to be honest with you. I think being informed all the time, even if it's a YouTuber, is pretty unhealthy behavior. That's pretty parasocial relationships, you know. That's kind of why I don't want to get too attached to a YouTuber. I used to get pretty bummed out when I saw IShowSpeed, though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Whenever I used to see IShowSpeed in 24, 23, especially when he was doing those tours in different countries, brother, I used to get super bummed, man. Super freaking bummed, man. Because in my head, I'm like, man, why can't I do this? Literally around the same age as me. No, the same age as me, born in the same year, 2005. So I was actually bummed as hell. Actually, no. A YouTuber I do watch quite often is Mr. Nightmare. I watch Mr. Nightmare all the time. Well, not all the time, but if I'm ever studying or I'm playing an RPG game at nighttime and it's raining, what I do is I mute the audio from the game, and I just have the actual Mr. Nightmare playing. It is honestly such a nice vibe, and it just connects so well, you know? It just makes sense. Hopefully y'all plans for the new year are very good, very productive, and very healthy behavior. Hopefully none of it is very harmful, you know? I'm gonna try heroin for the first time this year. Hopefully it's none of that. Hopefully it's something that would actually change your life and benefit you for the time being, and nothing that will damage you and make you think about why you did this certain thing. I mean, something that will question your life, but not in a bad way, like why didn't I do this sooner? For example, maybe you wanted to go to that concert that you never was able to go to before because you were busy with work or just busy with life in general, or you wanted to see that awesome movie that's going to be released this year, or this new show, or or this awesome like mountain, or like a cool little like nature park thing in your state, city, that you always want to see, but you never had the chance because you've been super busy. You also have to make time for yourself, even if there is no time. You have to find balance within work and within yourself. You have to find closure and things. You have to find a reason to keep going. Sneeko also talked about balance all the time. I know I talk about Sneeko 24/7, just because I mostly took a lot of inspiration and ideas from him. And hell, even this car drive series I'm doing was mainly inspired by him because of his fake it till you make it and turning 20 / turning 21 video. That was inspired by him 100%. Sam Sulek also. But the thing about me is I can't really remember or think about what to say half the time when I'm being recorded, especially when I'm driving. Like, I'm a huge yapper. You can ask anyone that I yap with on the phone and they'll tell you straight up, like, yeah, he yaps. He's a real yapper. But when it comes down to like recording my yaps as I do something, or as I like drive, for example, which requires attention and focus, and my mind is all over the place, then I'm pretty frilled out, you know? I'm pretty bedizzled and succumbed, you know? Look, another Dodge Challenger. I think that one is a Hellcat though. The Hellcat is a V6. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know much about cars at all. It just looks cool. That's really it. And it just goes fast. That's pretty much it though. I think I'll probably just get the regular Challenger, to be honest, but we'll see. But my dream car is honestly gonna be like a Toyota 4Runner. 4Runners are really dope. That or like a Land Cruiser for like adventure and traveling and just longer drives. That or like a Toyota Supra. I'm also a huge fan of like those Beetles, those Volkswagen Beetles from the 70s. Those are really, really cool. I don't know, man. I mean, to me, like, cars are just like a thing you drive because you need to go to places. They don't really have that much emotional like intimacy for me. To me, they're kind of just there. They're kind of just there because you need it to be there. Although if you pay if you pay a lot of money for a car, like a Lamborghini, for example, you're gonna have to pay it off, which is a no-brainer. But you're gonna have to pay that off eventually, and it's quite a lot of money to pay off too. It's not cheap. Just like people that like buy Lamborghinis realize halfway through that it was a bad investment. Not just like Lamborghinis, but like sports cars in general. I mean, luxurious cars, because most sports cars are actually really good and not that bad. I like how it sounds like I know what I'm talking about, even though I have no clue what I'm talking about at all. I'm just making up random bullshit. But I don't really know jack shit about cars, guys. I just like how they look, and that's pretty much it. I really like old cars though, from the 60s and 70s. That's pretty dope. Like a Chevy Dart, or like an 80, or a 79 Camaro from Stranger Things. That's pretty cool. I think a 79 Camaro is one of my dream cars as well. Like what Billy Hargrove drove in season 2 and season 3. Actually, most of the cars in Stranger Things were actually really, really cool. Like, for example, Steve's Beamer. That one is cool. Jonathan's car in season 1, what that essentially is an 80s sedan. Actually, Steve's Beamer is also a sedan also. Because most luxury cars, they are just sedans, like luxurious sedans. Like, they may look luxurious and look fancy, but the main purpose of that is comfort and smooth driving. Same thing for a sedan, because a sedan is